watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Good evening, fellow FBLA members, my colleague and advisor, Mrs. Coleman, parents, friends, and faculty of Germantown High School. I, Ms. Kimmons, stand before you to welcome each of you to our second annual Future Business Leaders of America Induction Ceremony here at Germantown High School. It is my distinct honor to extend a warm and enthusiastic welcome to each of you as we gather to ignite our passion, sharpen our skills, and shape the future of business. We inspire and empower as future business leaders of America. Thank you, parents and guardians, for your dedicated support for allowing your scholars to join our Future Business Leaders of America Club. On behalf of Mrs. Coleman and myself, welcome and enjoy our induction ceremony program.
We will now begin our officer installation ceremony. Will the newly elected officers of the Germantown High School chapter of FBLA please come forward as I announce your office? Lighting the tallest candle symbolizes the chapter in its entirety, with all its members working together. With this symbol, we shall charge each officer to do the job for which he or she has been appointed. Ayanna Gordon, parliamentarian. You have been named parliamentarian of the Germantown High School chapter of FBLA. As parliamentarian, it will be your responsibility to monitor all formal chapter meetings so that they are conducted within the framework of parliamentary procedure. Through your efforts, the chapter meetings will be conducted in an orderly fashion, resulting in the efficient disposition of business. Do you accept this responsibility? I now declare you in the name of FBLA, the parliamentarian. This gray candle symbolizes the achievements possible when chapter meetings are conducted in an orderly fashion. Michaela Haywood, historian. You have been elected historian of the Germantown High School chapter of FBLA. As historian, it will be your responsibility to maintain records of the chapter, including a report of activities, awards, and publicity. Through your efforts, people see the progress and activities of your chapter. Do you accept this responsibility? I do. I now declare you in the name of FBLA, the historian. This green candle symbolizes the satisfaction that can be derived from persevering the past and preserving and recording the present while preparing for the future. Michaela Haywood is also our chapter reporter. You have been appointed reporter of the Germantown High School chapter of FBLA. As reporter, your job will be to report meetings and other newsworthy activities of the chapter through the proper channels. Do you accept this responsibility? I now declare you in the name of FBLA, the reporter. This violet candle symbolizes the inspiration and enlightenment that can be brought by reporting the activities of FBLA chapter of the Germantown High School. Sebastian Chacon, treasurer. You have been elected treasurer of the Germantown High School chapter of FBLA. In electing you to this office, the members have shown their faith in your business ability and your honesty. Do you promise to keep accurate records of all money received and spent and to present orderly reports upon proper requests? I do. I now declare you in the name of FBLA, the treasurer. The lighted blue candle symbolizes the trust and confidence which the members have in your ability to safeguard all funds. Jada Glenn, Secretary. You have been elected Secretary of the Germantown High School Chapter of FBLA. Accepting this office obligates you to be present and keep a record of what takes place at every meeting. Do you accept this responsibility?
I do.
I now declare you, in the name of FBLA, the Secretary. This yellow candle symbolizes constancy in attendance and in keeping members informed of the chapter's progress. Tavion Freeman, Vice President. You have been appointed Vice President of the Germantown High School Chapter of FBLA. Your duty will be to assume the responsibilities in the absence of the President. Will you strive to carry out the duties of this office?
I do.
I now declare you, in the name of FBLA, the Vice President. This orange candle is the symbol of the harmony and faithfulness which should characterize your efforts in working with the President to carry out the ideals of the chapter. Jordan Coley, President. The members of the Germantown High School Chapter of FBLA have bestowed upon you a great honor in electing you the President. Your major responsibilities are to lead and encourage this chapter in all its activities. It is your duty to preside at all meetings and see that they are conducted in accordance with the Constitution and correct principles of parliamentary practices. Do you accept this responsibility?
I do.
I now declare you, in the name of FBLA, the President. This red candle is the symbol of your duties and obligations to the chapter and its members. In your presence, I now declare them officially installed as officers of the Germantown High School Chapter of FBLA for this school year. You may be seated. I now call our newly appointed President forward. And I will present to our President the presidential gavel.
We will now transition to our member induction ceremony. Welcome to the induction ceremony for the future business leaders of America. FBLA's mission is to inspire and prepare students to become community-minded business leaders in a global society through relevant career preparation and leadership experience. I would like to start by introducing each of our local chapter officers. Vice President, Tavion Freeman. Secretary, Jada Glenn. Treasurer, Sebastian Chacon. Parliamentarian, Ayana Gordon. Reporter and historian, Ayana Gordon. Wait, I'm so sorry. Michaela Haywood. Would our chapter secretary please bring those members who would like to join our chapter forward?
Madam President, these candidates have expressed a desire to become members of the Germantown High School Chapter of Future Business Leaders of America.
We accept you as the candidates for membership in the GHS chapter for the Future Business Leaders of America. Before you become members, however, let us consider the three parts of our Delta logo in the middle of our auditorium. The Delta represents FBLA's commitment to the ideas of service, education, and progress. FBLA's divisions are three: middle school, high school, and collegiate. The change and progress of our student members experience as part of FBLA. The importance of each piece of the whole coming together to achieve success. Let's take a closer look at the three words on our crest, starting with service.
The word service donates the idea that every individual should be interested and take responsibility for promoting better social, political, and family life. The service element of the crest is displayed by the chapter reporter. Community service activities help the chapter get involved using our business leadership skills to contribute directly to our school and the community. Members recognize the importance of being responsible citizens and form networks with business and community leaders. They also gain the experience of managing a project outside a classroom environment. Our FBLA National Service Project is the March of Dimes. We have a successful partnership for more than 45 years. During that time, our members have raised over $15 million.
The word education is symbolic of the idea that education is the right of every individual. The education element of the crest is displayed by the chapter reporter. Education activities increases a member's knowledge of various business careers, providing valuable career orientation and goal-setting opportunities. Guest speakers, panel discussions, and business-related presentations are used as instructional tools in chapter meetings and activities. Field trips and business tours demonstrate firsthand what has been discussed in a classroom or at a meeting. Many chapters develop special events to observe American Free Enterprise Day, which is November 15th. Some of these activities they plan include job shadowing, mock interview experiences, and special guest speakers.
The word progress represents the challenges of tomorrow, which depends on mutual understandings and cooperation of business, industry, labor, religious, family, and educational institutions, and by people of our own and other lands. The progress element of the crest is displayed. Our members are making progress by partnering with businesses, education, and civic organizations to earn scholarships, partnerships, and opportunities.
Now let's focus on the words that make up our name, beginning with future. The word future reminds us that the future of the world depends upon the quality of leadership that we are able to produce, and we in FBLA will be the business leaders of the future. We must learn to recognize the situation in which our individual talents will be used for. The future element of the crest is displayed by the chapter reporter. In FBLA, we will find tools to prepare us for the future. We will profit from the experiences of others, those who have preceded us, as well as our advisors and others who we will network. Our studies and activities will help us meet changing conditions and further understand of the world varied economic systems. FBLA has 3 divisions: middle school, high school, and collegiate. The change of progress of student members experience as part of FBLA. The importance of each piece of the whole come together to achieve success. Let's take a close look at the 3 on our chest, starting with service. The word service donates the idea that every individual should be interested to take responsibility for promoting better social, political, and family life. Service element of the crest is displayed by the chapter reporter. Community service activities help the chapter get involved using our business leadership skills to contribute directly to the school and the community. Community service activities help, members recognize the importance of being responsible citizens and form networks with business and community leaders. They also gain the experience of managing a project outside a classroom environment. Our FBLA National Service Project is the March of Dimes. We have a successful partnership of more than 45 years, and we have raised over $15 million.
The world of business is our world. To be successful in business, a person must be educated both formally and informally in business methods and procedures and the basic principles of our economic system and government. The business element of the crest is displayed by the chapter reporter. We realize the importance of education and training in business methods and procedures. We embrace the entrepreneurial spirit and free enterprise system that makes the American dream accessible and possible for everyone. We appreciate the role of business in our daily lives.
The word leaders represents the search for knowledge in order for us to become better citizens. This knowledge will prepare us for one of the great tasks of leadership ahead. The leaders element of the crest is displayed by the chapter reporter. The future of our country depends on the quality of leadership. Leadership implies honor, vision, innovation, dependability, tact, competence, discretion, and integrity. A leader must listen, withstand criticism, and be flexible. A leader accepts failure and stride, but is willing to profit from it. As members of future business leaders of America, it is our duty to prepare for the enormous responsibility of business leadership in the years ahead.
Finally, we think about America. The future of America depends on our generation. We should pledge ourselves to use the abilities that we have to make America a better place for everyone. The America element of the crest is displayed by the chapter reporter. If the United States is to remain a world leader, intelligent young men and women are needed to guide our country by studying our past, analyzing our present, and preparing for the future. The innovative and successful leaders in business will help us shape the future of America. Through FBLA, we will strive for leadership in the field of business, thereby helping to strengthen our great nation.
All members, as you are standing, please raise your right hand and join me in reciting the FBLA Pledge. I solemnly promise to uphold the aims and responsibilities of the future business leaders of America, and as an active member, I shall strive to develop the qualities necessary in becoming a responsible business leader. Please join me in reciting the FBLA Creed. I believe education is the right of every person. I believe the future depends on mutual understanding and cooperation among businesses, industry, labor, religious, family, and educational institutions, as well as people around the world. I agree to do my utmost to bring about understanding and cooperation among all of these groups. I believe every person should prepare for a useful occupation and carry on that occupation in a manner that brings the greatest good to the greatest number. I believe every person should actively work toward improving social, political, community, and family life. I believe every person should take responsibility for carrying out assigned tasks in a manner that brings credit to self, associates, school, and community. I believe I have the responsibilities to work efficiently and to think clearly. Altogether, I promise to use my abilities to make the world a better place for everyone. Now, we will present new members with certificates of membership. Carrington Armstrong. Amira Bogan. Lila Brooks. Jamiron Kathy. Taylor Christian. Rayla Coleman. Shelby Cooper. Maria Edwards. Marissa Edwards. Layla Flowers. Tavion Freeman. Emmanuel Griffin. Taylor Harden. Dylan Harris. Michaela Haywood. Brooklyn Hawkins. Gabrielle Hill. Maya Jackson. Jasper James. Amaya Johnson. Jordan Jones. Sienna Jordan. Melika Maxwell. Layla McLean. Janae Myrtle. Daisy Perez. Kaya Plymouth. Zamaria Rayner. Jaquez Roach. Cameron Rogers. Lorene Scott. Christina Smith. Taylor Smith. Anthony Strong. London Taylor. Anaya Thompson. Julian Trotter. Dwayne Turner. Shania White. Justice Witt. Megan Wilson. Karma Young. Thank you, members, and you may all now be seated. Now, I would like to formally introduce a Tennessee State officer from Carterville High School, Vice President Jeshwant Bana.
Good evening, Germantown FBLA. My name is Jeshwant Vana, and I currently serve as your Tennessee FBLA State Vice President. I want to thank y'all once again for inviting me on this very great evening for your induction ceremony. It is an honor to be here with a chapter that's not just growing, but thriving. Before I go on with my story and my journey with FBLA and in high school, I would like to take a second to honor y'all, your story. Just 5 years ago, you guys saw an unfortunate hiatus in your FBLA chapter, but that did not stop y'all from continuing. In this past year, y'all have shown resilience and momentum, a testament to your leadership and grit. This testament has definitely not gone unnoticed, especially amongst me and my officer team, as y'all were named our August 2025 Chapter of the Month. Once again, give yourselves a big round. To see that growth from just 5 years ago to now is truly, truly inspiring. And it's not just a title, but it's a reflection of your commitment, excellence, service, and growth. When one of my state officer friends came up to me and told me, hey, maybe we should have Germantown High School as our August 2025 Chapter of the Month, I was more than ecstatic. As a boy coming from the Memphis area, I know how hard it can be to get to conferences. Chattanooga is 6 hours from us compared to Nashville's 3 and Knoxville's 1. It's a lot harder for us to be intact with the rest of the state just because of how long it is and how much time and commitment it takes. But your resilience and your perseverance to get through all of this is truly something. You're not just representing your school, but you're also helping shape the future of West Tennessee FBLA. Now I would like to share my story with FBLA and in high school. In freshman year, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't know where I wanted to go. I didn't know what I wanted to pursue. But that was when one of my fellow chapter members came up to me and told me about his previous time at Chattanooga for SLC. He was boasting about his awards, and he was telling about how great of a time he had. And that brought a feeling in me that made me want to join, just for the memories, just for the fun, just for the awards. But after going through that first year of FBLA, I learned that FBLA is more than just having fun in the memories. That state leadership conference, I got to see the state officer team walk past on stage, grinning ear to ear and full of joy and pride. That state conference taught me that FBLA is more than just fun, but it's a community. And coming out of that state conference, I told my fellow chapter members, next year, you're going to see me on that stage, not as just an award recipient, but as a future state officer of 2025 and 2026. If y'all came up to me today and said, you are a state officer of Tennessee FBLA, I'll be really honest, I would have laughed at you. Standing in front of y'all today is truly an honor and truly a blessing from everybody. And my time as state officer has been nothing but short. From meeting other CTSO officers all across the state of Tennessee and bonding with my own team through state officer leadership training, to meeting other chapter officers throughout the state of Tennessee through different CTSOs with chapter officer training, and meeting other FBLA members at National Leadership Conference, including your president, Jordan Coley, and Jacob Perry. That truly, truly brought a smile to my face. That first meeting at National Leadership Conference, seeing all of Tennessee FBLA stand in front of me, proud to be there, and all the way across the country in California, truly brought a tear to my eye. This is proof that your journey does not stop once you join. You can always grow, and I encourage all of y'all to think about running for state office. Me personally, my state officer journey started in chapter with me just being a mere social media manager. I wasn't the top, I wasn't the president or vice president, but I had a work ethic and a drive to be able to run. And that's all you really need to become great, to be a leader in your community. And speaking of leader, FBLA has a deeper mission than just the awards and the memories and the positions. FBLA centers around community. As we stated earlier, FBLA is about being a community-minded business leader. Without your community, there is no you, and without your community, there is no business. So serving your community isn't just noble, it's strategic. Whether it's going to your local park and cleaning up any trash you see on the floor, or going to your local animal shelter and helping the animals there, there's always something you can do to better your community, and I encourage you to think about it as you leave today. In fact, me and my state officer team are having our first ever community service week as a part of Tennessee FBLA, and I encourage y'all to think of some ideas to bring towards for Germantown High School and Germantown FBLA to not just help the FBLA chapter, but help your school in general. Trust me, your principal will be thanking you later on. So before I leave today, I want to challenge y'all. How will you lead with purpose? How will you show FBLA that you are nationally among one of the best chapters as a champion chapter? And how will you serve not just the community of Germantown, not just the community of the Memphis area, not just the state of Tennessee, but the U.S. in total? Once again, I want to thank y'all so much for letting me come and speak to y'all on this very fine evening. I'm truly blessed to be here. And if you guys ever need anything, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or anywhere possible. I will, whether it's FBLA related or not FBLA related, I would truly be able to help y'all. And I would like to end with a call to action. Lead boldly, serve deeply, and never forget, you're building more than a resume. You're building a legacy. Thank you.
Now, I would love to present our advisor, Ms. Tonya Kimmons, with her closing remarks.
Wow. As we come to the close of our induction ceremony, parents, together we'll continue to make a difference, to innovate, and to lead as future business leaders of America. Your scholars presented words and skills of excellence. Let's look to the future with excitement as well as embark on this journey together. We can develop strong communication skills to articulate effective ideas. We can also guide growth and success opportunities. But together we'll continue to make a difference, to innovate, and to lead. Again, thank each and every one of you for your dedicated support. Parents, there's a walking refreshment outside of the auditorium. Help yourself. And again, thank you.